Hi, good morning, students. Today, I am here to explain you the rest part of the chapter Environmental Pollution. Dear students, yesterday we did discuss about the air pollution. Okay, even I showed you some of the most important, beautiful videos, and you were happy yesterday, right? Yes, today also I come up with beautiful lines of this chapter. Okay, yes. What do we discuss about? Yes, dear students, today we shall study about water pollution. Okay, yes, water pollution is also one of the pollutions. Okay, what do we learn from this? Okay, I think we discussed about water pollutions yesterday. I think we wanted to discuss about the effects of water pollution. Okay, yes, if water is getting polluted, the water we drink every day, that should be crystal clear, that should be neat and fresh. Okay, and dear students, in every village there is a purification of water machine is adopted, is fixed. Am I right? Yes. Why? Because today we cannot even imagine that the water has been completely polluted. Right now we shall study about the water, the pollution effects. Yes, which are the most important effects of the water pollution? See, as you know that here, the death of aquatic animals. Okay, for example, I would like to give an example, the river Ganga. Okay, today imagine how much which has been polluted, the river Ganga, dear students. Right? You know, children, the central government of India has appointed Ganga River Cleaning Authority. You can underline it, right? Ganga Cleaning Authority, Ganga River Cleaning Authority. Why? Because the river Ganga is completely polluted. How it has been polluted? Yes, the dead animals will be thrown into the water, the Ganga River, right? The dead animal's body will be thrown into the water. Even half burnt body of human will be thrown into the water, the Ganga River, right? All the waste will be the dump and waste will be thrown into the water. Okay, this is the way the water will become polluted, right? Yes, as you all know that here, what are the effects of the water pollution? See, as you all know that here, death aquatic animals. Okay, yes, so this is also a reason for the water pollution. And the fish, okay, crabs, birds, seagulls, okay, dolphins, these have been destroying nowadays because the water is not at all pure, right? Yeah, and diseases such as cholera. Okay, we are discussing about the effects of water pollution. If the water is completely destroyed, dear students, definitely we will get some epidemic diseases. We will get somewhat the epidemic diseases. Which are the epidemic diseases? Epidemic diseases are cholera. Cholera is also one of the epidemic diseases, right, dear students? Okay, so making a pollution of water is not at all good. We will spoil our health. Definitely we are going to spoil our health, right? Yes, sir. The one more thing is here, the another the effect of the water pollution. The another one is here, the destruction of ecosystem. Okay, the destruction of ecosystem is also one of the effects of the water pollution, right? Yeah, what is meant by ecosystem is the human life will be destroyed, the animal life will be destroyed, right? Yes, sir. Along with we get epidemic diseases like cholera and typhoid. Okay, we get typhoid because of what is polluted water. Because of what? Polluted water. And yes, jaundice. Jaundice is also one of the dangerous diseases. This is epidemic diseases, right? Yes, so that should also be stopped. Okay, these are all the effects of the the water pollution. Now we shall study about the prevention of water pollution. Dear students, as you all know that here, yes, the government has been planned many things to save the water. Water is life. Okay, water is what? Water is life. Okay, we drink water every day now. Imagine that one day if we do not drink water, what will happen? Okay, just what will happen? You just imagine, right? Yes, we cannot survival. Cannot be survival, right? Yes. Now, prevention of water pollution. the central government of India and state government of India have been taken so many measures to, yes, save the water, preserve the water. Okay, now let us see precautionary methods, how to check, yes, water pollution. The first one is here, upgrade out of date or, yes, under capacity sewage treatment plants. Okay, we should be given topmost priority for the, yes, improvements of the, yes, groundwater. Okay, today in our rural areas, the bore wells we have been digging, okay, 1000, okay, feet, 1500 feet, which is going down. But remember, yes, there is no water. The groundwater has not been improved, it has been dropped down, right? Yes, one measure. Second one is here, reduce use of pesticides. What is meant by pesticides? We are all living in agricultural country. India is the biggest agricultural country in the world. Do you know, children, 67% of the people, 67% of the people in India have been adopted agriculture as their main occupation. That is their main occupation. Their livelihood have been running through what? Yes, agricultural activities. That is why, yes, there is a common practice of applying pesticides on the plants of the, yes, agricultural activities like cotton, like, yes, pulses and cereals, right? On the plants of those, we are going to apply some pesticides. Okay, what is meant by pesticide? Okay, krimi kita nashakagalu, right? We are going to apply that to kill the what? Insects. To kill the insects, we are going to apply. But remember, what we have been doing, instead of applying more on the plants, we have been applying in the water. That waste will be dumped into the water. The water will become polluted, right? Yes, reduce of pesticides. We should not use more, yes, pesticides and insecticides in the agriculture. This is the second, yes, measure that has been taken up by the government to reduce, yes, the water pollution. Third one, treat wastewater completely before releasing it into water bodies. Especially, I want to tell you the industries which are being concentrated on the banks of the river Ganga. Yes, dear students, those industries have been discharging the waste chemicals into the water. They've been discharging the waste chemical into the water. Before leaving that into the water, that has to be checked. Okay, is it hazardous to the creatures of water? That has to be checked, right? Okay, yes, this is the way we have to take up precautions. What is that? Yes, test water, yes, completely before releasing into the water bodies. Okay, this is the third one. And fourth one is here, keep the cattle away from the water bodies. Okay, if the water is mixed with chemicals at the time here, we should keep away all the cattle, right? Livestock, cows, buffaloes, goats, sheep. We should not be taking them into the, yes, water bodies. Once they drink, okay, the animals will be die off, right? And never throw rubbish into water bodies. Okay, plastics. Okay, look at the, yes, the seashore. Look at the, yes, banks of the rivers. Okay, there will be a lot of garbage. Okay, yes, the tourists who have been gone there, they will be eaten something and they will throw the, yes, covers into the, yes, water. The water will become polluted. That has to be stopped, right? Now we shall be moving towards the land pollution. This is the third, yes, pollution. Land is so much important. Okay, yes, why? Because to grow agricultural crops, land is so much important. But remember, children, even the land is also getting polluted, right? Yes, so now let us have a look about the, yes, land pollution. Land pollution is the degradation of the earth's land surfaces as a result of human activities. Okay, due to the human activities, due to the what? Yes, the human activities, right? Yes, it is totally been, yes, polluted. The land is become what? Polluted. Do you understand, children? Right? Which has been completely, yes, polluted. How? Yes, as you all know that it occurs when waste is not disposed of properly. For example, plastic. Plastic is so hazardous. What do? We collect all the plastics and we buried on the land. We dig the land about 5 to 6 meters down and we bury the plastics. If you again open that digged ground, again after few years, you will find the same plastic. The plastic will never be decomposed. The plastic will never be decomposed. Instead of that, the plastic will destroy the quality of soil. The fertility of the soil will be washed away. The fertility of soil will be what? Washed away. Okay, that should be stopped, right? And when we throw chemicals, most of the time we throw some chemical bottles, okay, chemical covers on the land. The soil will be mixed into it. At that time here, the land will become barren. We cannot grow anything. The soil will be loosen its fertility. It will be loosen its fertility in the form of pesticides. Look at the just you can have a look over there. Okay, you can have a some videos about that. Okay, yes, all the plastics, all the chemicals. Okay, if we been laying on the ground, okay, the land will be loosen its quality. Right now, dear students, what are the main reasons for the or causes for the land pollution that we need to learn? Okay, what are the major reasons for the land pollutions? See, as you all know that here, yes, the first and foremost reason for the land pollution, waste dumping at landfills. Okay, see, look at Bangalore. Bangalore is not only a silicon city, garden city, but also a what? Garbage city. Okay, Bangalore is also called as what? A garbage. A garbage city means more garbage will be found in Bangalore, right? Yes, what is that? What is the reason? Okay, the first reason for the land pollution, waste dumping at landfills. Okay, for example, when contaminants of soil are disposed of at the landfills. Okay, what do they do now? Yes, all the city waste will be dumped, okay, in the land, on the land, right? Digging, okay, 10 to 20 feet down, okay, just will be closed. Okay, will be poured all the waste and will be closed. And they reduce the quality of the soil in the landfills. When we start dumping more waste on the land, the particular area, that soil will be losing its fertility. It will become a barren. We cannot grow anything, children. Keep this in your mind. We cannot grow anything on such lands. Do you understand? The soil contaminants includes, yes, household waste. What is meant by household waste? We order food items through what? Swiggy. Have you watched this food delivery apps? Okay, today we don't take much risk to prepare food. What do we do instead of that? Just we order food through online apps. Okay, Swiggy, Zomato. Okay, they'll be sent us through packing covers. Okay, once in a month, you just imagine if you start collecting that packaging covers, we can be having some heaps of waste, right? Yes, so that is not at all fair, right? Yes, household activities. Okay, most of the time we groom the room and collect all the litters and will be thrown on the ground. Okay, in villages, you see, where all the people will be thrown their litters. They'll be thrown the litters in the particular area. The particular area land will be loosened. The quality will be gone off. Sewage, waste chemicals, waste materials from industries. Okay, most of the time the industries will be discharging. And hope you have been seen. You just Vasan Narsapura industrial area, just 8 to 6 kilometers away from here. You can watch there. Most of the industries have been discharging some chemicals. Those chemicals, we cannot even smell that. If you start smelling more that, yeah, we will be having a respiratory problem and heart problems. Why I'm telling? We people who have been living near the industrial area. Am I right? This is not at all so good to health. Am I right or not, children? Yes. This is household activities, and very importantly, sewage water. Okay, chemicals, and we'll be throwing some chemicals on the ground. Okay, and industries will be discharging some chemicals. Okay, because of that, the land will become, yes, polluted. Next one, construction activities. Okay, now especially Bangalore, Tumkur, even Bellavi and all, what's happening? Just we have been cutting down the trees and we have been converting that land into urban area. We have been cutting down the trees and converting them into urban area. Bellavi is a semi-urban area. Right? Everything is available there. Hospital, groceries, right? All the mobile charging stalls, everything will be available. It is a semi-urban area. But man is so much interested in converting the land into semi-urban areas or urbans. Okay, dear students, the constructions are more. Buildings are constructing, bridges are constructing, roads have been constructing. Am I right? So, construction activities cause deforestation. Okay, see, once upon a time, the Bellavi was full of forest. But nowadays, you see, all clear land. All clear land. Very equivalent land. There is no, okay, tree or a forest here. Am I right or not? Yes, so this is what is out here. The construction, it comes under construction activities. Why we have been cutting down the trees? We have been cutting down the trees. We have been cutting down the trees, okay, to convert the land into urban area. Okay, that we need to understand, dear students. And very importantly, we must observe, right? Yes, construction waste like oils, paints. Okay, after the construction of house, we'll paint the wall and everything, right? What do we do? All the wasted paintings will be thrown on the land. They are very hazardous. And you know, children, we cannot even smell that. That painting smell is very dangerous. It directly affects on our heart. But it's happening. Okay. The soil contaminants include household waste, okay, which has been, right? And yes, when not disposed of this one, the chemicals have not been disposed in a proper way, okay, and which has been harmful to all the human life. The human life has become nowadays, okay, yes, barren, right? It has become a what? Barren. Now, the another cause for the land pollution, dear students, agricultural activities. Agricultural activities, this is also one of the most important causes for the land pollution. You know, children, all the agricultural activities have been based on the land. If you have a good land, we can go with the good agricultural activities. We can go with what? Good agricultural activities. How? Which has been caused for the land pollution. Yes, when synthetic fertilizers, potassium, 2020, these chemical fertilizers we have been using in the agricultural activities on the agricultural land. If we keep on using them at least for 5 years, the land will become waste. Because the chemical which has been used in the fertilizer, which will be eaten the quality of the soil. That we need to understand. You might have been, we are all the children of farmers. I know very well. You know very well. Okay. Your parents have been applying some chemical fertilizers on the land in the agricultural activities to grow ragi, jowar, rice, potassium, 2020. The soil will become what? Loosen. Okay, it will become what? Loosen, right? And we also been using some pesticides. Already we discussed about that. Pesticides have been applying on the plants, the leaves of the plants. Am I right? Okay. And very importantly, yes, as you all know that here, the agricultural imputes in the toxicants have been using. Toxicants, which means here, some of the agricultural products like which have been covered by packing, by using plastics, okay, that should be reduced. This is also one of the causes for the land pollution. Then effects. What are the effects of land pollution? If we allow land pollution to grow in the nature or in the environment, what will happen? Okay, that is called as effects of land pollution. First and foremost, okay, the first effect is here problems on the skin. Okay, if you start applying is more pesticides on the plants, okay, we will get some skin disease here, or skin will be. I would like to share my live experience with you all. Once upon a time, I was applying some pesticides without wearing a mask and gloves. Do you know, children, that was applying for the what is that? I think some cereals plants. Okay, there when I was applying after 1 hour, entire body was started swelling. 49 kg of a man was bulged about 80 kg of a man. You just imagine, right? I got this experience. Whenever we apply some pesticides on the plants, we should be taking some necessary precautions. Wearing a gloves, wearing a mask, covering the face. That has to be right. Yes, that is why. Yes, well, the first and foremost is effect of the land pollution. Yes, problem in a on a skin. Second one, very importantly, bad smell and odor smell, nasty smell. Painting, you just when we paint on the wall, okay, this painting is not so good. The smell is too dangerous, children. Okay, we cannot even smell that. Okay, a lot of respiratory problems and heart problems will be occurred. Okay, so that is why yes, bad smell and odor smells will be occurred. Okay, yes, when land pollution happens. Third one, yes, various kinds of cancers. We get some lungs cancer, we get some heart problems, we get some vocal cancers, we get some intestine cancers, right? This is because of land pollution. Okay, and one more effect of this air pollution due to burning landfills. Most of the times, we dump some wastage on the ground. We are going to set up a fire for that. When you set up a fire for that, yes, it will be burnt. The smoke of that will be mixed in the air. We take a breath of that. Again, the problems will be arised. Again, the problems will be what? Arised. Okay, now solution to land pollution. Now, the central government of India has taken many measures, children, has taken many measures to stop the what? Yes, land pollution. Which is the first one is here. Adopt the 3 R's. Which are the 3 important R's? Okay, reduce waste. We should not put more waste. Reduce waste. First R, reduce waste, and reuse things. Once you purchase a water bottle, okay, again and again you have to reuse it. For example, you purchase a mobile. Okay, for example, I'll show you. Wait. Okay, see here. This is a mobile. I have purchased a mobile just a couple of years back. Unfortunately, if the mobile glass is broken, okay, if I go to new one, this has become waste. Instead of that, why don't we put a new glass and we let me reuse, right? This is also one of the the measures. Okay, what is the measure? The measure is here: reuse the things, mobile phones, plastic bottles. We have to reuse them. Am I right? And the next one, which is very important, dear students, is recycling the things. We have to recycle. Okay, paper. Okay, just through machineries, we have to reuse them, recycle them. The whole material again will be used. That is called as a recycle, right? Yes, so this is all called as the 3 R's. And another important measures that are taken up by the government to reduce the land pollution: dispose personal litters properly. Every day we groom our house, rooms, kitchen, and hall. Every day we collect all the litters from our home and we are going to put somewhere. That has to be stopped. Dear students, that has to be stopped. The awareness should be created right from ourselves. Right? Yes, dispose the personal litter properly. Another one, buy biodegradable products. Biodegradable products. For example, instead of using plastic covers, why don't we bring our own bags, which is made up of cloth, to the shopkeeper? That is also one of the most important measures, children. And very importantly, do not use pesticides if you can. I think our ancestors, your granny, your grandfather, they were not using any chemical fertilizers. Our ancestors were not at all using some chemical fertilizers in the agriculture, right? Yes, but they were using only cow dung as a fertilizer to grow some crops, and it was very yes fruitful. What quality is there in the present day food? No quality. We cannot even have a resistance bar. Okay, the quality of the food has been come down because in a 3 months we are growing yes millions kilograms of yes ragi together. How? By applying somewhat yes the chemical fertilizers. By applying some chemical fertilizers, we have been doing that. That has to be stopped. Okay. And very importantly, yes, another measures. Yes, do not use pesticides if you can, and buy products that have little packaging. Okay, just purchase the goods which have been little packed as much as possible. Yes, purchase the goods. Okay, bulk, putting in your own bag. Okay, or bringing in a bowl like that. You have to be purchased like that. Okay, this is all about the land pollution. Up to now we studied about yes the land pollution, what is meant by land pollution, and majorly what are the causes for the land pollution, what are the major causes for the land pollution. Okay, and also we learned about what are the effects of the land pollution, dear students, and also yes we learned about the solutions, what are the measures that that taken up by the government. Okay, yes, to solve the problem of land pollution. Now we have been moving towards the very important, one of the most important is pollutions, that is noise. Our eardrum has a capacity to hear, okay, a little quantity of sound. If it is crossed, ask your science teacher, I don't know exactly about that. Our eardrum has some limitation to hear the sound. If you hear unlimited sound, definitely you will be loosen your ear, you will become dumb or deaf. Okay, noise pollution is also one of the dangerous pollutions. How it has been occurred, how noise produces, you will learn in the science. Am I right? Okay, yes, as you know that children, noise pollution is also an unwanted sound or sound which produces unpleasant effects. There are some soft sound and hard sound, very harsh sounds. Am I right or not, children? We are very happy to listen some music, very soft music. Am I right? Where is it possible to hear a sound of factory? Is it possible to hear a sound of vehicles? Is it possible to hear a sound of mining areas? No. Very harsh to our ears. Right? So that is why, as you all know that, yes, it is very hard to hear this unwanted sound, unpleasant sounds, and discomfort sounds on the ears. So it interferes with normal human activities such as sleeping. Okay, at the time of sleeping, snoring, which means gorke. Okay, very bad. Okay, and conversation, very big noise in the classroom. Most of the time, your teachers, we teachers will be scolding you. Hey, keep quiet. Why do you make noise? Noise, you see, if you shout together, it is very horrible. It is very horrible. And very importantly, disputes of the people. Am I right or not? Then the disputes of the people, we cannot even hear that. It's very hard to hear. It's very hard to hear, right? Now let us see, yes, causes for the noise pollution. What are the major causes for the noise pollution? Dear students, as you all know that here, the first and foremost cause for the noise pollution is household sources. There are some household sources which have been causing for the which have been causing for the, yes, noise pollution, right? Yes, gadgets like food mixer, grinder. If you mixie at home, if your mother starts on that, okay, you will shout at your mother, "Amma, just stop running the grinder, stop running the, yes, mixie," right? Yes, and grinder, vacuum cleaner, washing machine, dryer. These sounds are very, very horrible, children. We cannot even hear to it. Am I right or not, children? Yes. And the second one is here, social events. Okay, I can give some example for some of the examples for the, yes, unwanted sound. Too much noise is one of the examples for the unwanted sound. Loudspeaker. You just, people are, especially as we are living in the rural areas, there are some people, how do they speak? They will on a loudspeaker, "Hello, where are you?" They don't even bother who is next to me and how it is great disturbance to others. Simply they are shouting at somebody. Ah, chanagidya, uta aita. See, why we can't we speak in a louder little voice? How are you? Yes, see, our conversation should not be disturb others, right? And honking cars, one of the best examples for the, yes, uh, unwanted sound. And music from disco music, neighbors dog barking. Most of the time in the night, all the dogs together, they will be barking by seeing at top. That is also a great noise, right? And aeroplanes flying over. Look at the aeroplanes. Okay, when especially at the time of taking off, okay, take off the flight, it makes a lot of sound. These are all very harsh and unwanted sounds, dear students. Okay, now social events. This is the second reason for the noise pollution. Place of worship in the temples, the bell in the temple. Okay, it makes a lot of sound. Disco parties in Bangalore. Okay, disco parties, Brigade Road and all, especially in the celebration of the New Year parties. Other social events create a lot of noise where a loudspeaker are used. When you start using a loudspeaker, it makes a lot of noise, right? At the time of celebration of our festival, school day function, when you start near the, yes, speaker, it makes a lot of noise. It is not at all required. Am I right? And yes, to transportation, another cause for the, yes, noise pollution. For example, aeroplane, over ground and underground trains. Even train sound is very horrible. Once the trains on go with the horns, okay, my God, our eardrum, we feel that my eardrum is gone off, right? Am I right or not, children? Yes. And very importantly, yes, vehicle sounds, vehicles on road, cars, motorcycles, trucks constantly make a lot of noise. They will make a what? Lot of noise. Now, what are the effects of noise? First and foremost, we lose our eardrum. This is the first effect. We should study about the, yes, effects of the, yes, noise pollution. The first one is here. The effects of noise pollution, including hearing loss. Actually, the people who is standing in front of you is speaking quite correctly, but you will, if your ear is gone, see, okay, yes, hearing loss. Sleep disruption. You can't even get a proper sleep. Okay, there's a great damage of sleeping. Speech interference. There's a speech interference. And reduced productivity of work done. We cannot work sufficiently because of what? Heavy noise. Right? And the another effect of sound noise, voice pollution, noise pollution. Okay, some behavioral effects. Okay, we will get some behavioral effects. How? Irritation. God, I can't even stand here. Why should I stand here? I want to run off from there. Why I've been here? Okay, irritation will start. And yes, a feeling of fear. Oh my God, yes, what will happen? What comes wrong? Okay, the train will come on me. Yes, we will think like that. And yes, a fatigue and a decrease in work efficiency. We cannot work efficiently, right? These are the effects of the noise pollution, dear students. Now, the next one is here, which is very, very important, children. Which is the next one? Okay, the next one is here. Yes, the solution of noise pollution. Okay, yes, which are the solutions of the noise pollution, dear students? The government has been taken many measures to solve the problem of noise pollution. The first one is here: encourage construction of soundproof rooms for noise machines. Soundproof rooms should be constructed. Okay, that is also first and foremost measure. And ban the use of horns in the lorry and vehicles. They will be given a huge horn, no, that has to be stopped with jarring sounds, noisy trucks that should be banned, motorcycles having damaged silencers. PUC college students, they have a hobby of, especially boys, the young boys. Okay, what do? They will change their silencer in their bikes. The bike actually is in Bellavi bike is going, the sound is coming here because silencer has been changed. That is what, like a sports bike. They will be enjoying with that, but they don't bother about the noise which is happening to the people who have been surrounded me. They don't even think that, children, right? That has to be banned. And the shift airports. There should be shift airports, noise industries, bus terminals far from the living places, airports, noisy industries. Okay, that should be concentrated in the farthest place of the living areas. That is why Devnalli airport has been situated farthest from the Bangalore. Okay, but Devnalli is also become a very big city. Okay, yes, Kempegowda International Airport, right? Kempegowda Airport, Devnalli Airport. Am I right? That has to be. And very importantly, yes, grow vegetation along roads and in residential areas. Tree absorbs sounds. Wind of leaves. Okay, what do we call it as? Rustle of leaves. Sound will come. When the wind blows, bigger rustle of leaves. Look at the meaning of rustle of leaves. Sound of leaf. Okay, you see, every time there are some sounds to use. Okay, slamming of door. What is meant by slamming of door? With angry, you will close the door fast. That is slamming of door. Rustle of leaves. Okay, when the leaves are making lot of sound, that is called as a rustle of leaves. Hiss of snake. Snakes will all make a sound of hiss of snake. Slamming of door, rustle of leaves, hiss of snake. Okay, these have become sound, and these have been very harsh to our ears. Okay, so these have been solutions for the sound pollution. These have been solution for the what? Sound pollution, dear students. And ban use of loudspeakers at public places and residential areas. Mic, okay. Shani Mahatma Deva Kate. Yes, playing some mics. Kannada Rajotsava. Okay, playing some big speakers. Okay, this is all bad to hear. Okay, this is all cause for the noise. This have been cause for the what? Noise pollution. Okay, this is all about up to now we have been studied about noise pollution, meaning of noise pollution, causes of noise pollution, effects of noise pollution, and what are the effects of the noise pollution, and solutions. What are the solutions to be taken to solve the problem of noise pollution? Okay, hope you have understood this topic. In the next class, I'm going to explain you in a single period which is going to be completed. Next class, I'm going to explain you light pollution. We shall discuss about the light pollution. Okay, did you understand, children? Okay, thank you so much for being with me. Have a nice day. Have a fantastic day. I will meet you again in the next period. See you all. Bye-bye and take care.